Hey, welcome back into Studio A, TVC basketball fans. I'm your online host, Nathan Wiseman, joined alongside Megs reporter Andrew Homan. Where tonight the Athens Bulldogs were just too much for Megs. Athens gets the W by a score of 70-49. Now, Andrew, Megs played a pretty smart game, but it was turnovers, and more turnovers tonight.
You see, Nathan, they just were not clicking on offense from the start. Their first 6 possessions resulted in turnovers, and you can't beat a team when you don't put up a shot for the first 3 minutes of the game. After finishing the first half with 14 team turnovers, Coach Fry said, hey guys, just throw it to the guys with the white jerseys on. And they did that in the second half with just 5 turnovers. A lot smarter basketball all around in that second half.
Yeah, you know, Andrew, Athens was only leading 13-11, only a 2-point lead after the first quarter. And, you know, it was a lot closer than most people would have expected. You know, who was really stepping up for Megs tonight?
Isaiah English is the clear leader of this basketball team. He's the only senior for Megs. He makes those momentum swing type of plays, and he can play with the big boys just like Athens. And he certainly did that tonight, a lot of fierce, aggressive plays. But an up-and-coming Marauder is Luke Musser. This guy's a big scorer. He was 3 of 6 from deep tonight.
Well, we did a lot of good things, and we've been playing well. We've been playing well last few games. Against Belpre the other night, the Musser kid had 32. He had 16 tonight. He's starting to get a lot of confidence in his shot. And it's contagious. The other guys are picking up on that.
That certainly is contagious. The Marauders as a whole were 40% shooting from deep tonight, whereas inside the arc, they were just 35%. So it's a clear advantage for them that will hopefully help them in future games.
Yeah, you know, you mentioned how Megs was fire from behind the three-point line. Luke Musser, a great performance, but another great performance, a man who we all know, Joe Burrow. He was making some noise tonight.
Certainly, but Joe Burrow was not the one making the noise. It was the buzzard, because 2 of his 4 three-pointers came at the end of the second and third quarters. I'm talking 5 feet behind the three-point line, just calmly pulling it up and draining those shots.
I just play aggressively. I try to crash the boards on every shot and try to get a rebound on every single possession.
He finished the night with a double-double, 26 points, 10 rebounds. You can't ask much more from a high school basketball player. Another problem for Megs tonight was 19 team fouls, and so that resulted in 13 combined points from the line for Griffin Lutz and Adam Lurman. Burrow obviously finished with a double-double, but he had a lot of support. And for Megs, you can just kind of tell, team fouls, turnovers, a lot of little miscues hurt them tonight.
Yeah, you know, you mentioned they played pretty smart in the first half, but too many miscues in the second half. Ultimately, Athens ends up staying undefeated. Andrew, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Remember, basketball fans, you can always check us out on the web at woub.org/heroes. While you're on there, give us a like on Facebook at Hardwood Heroes. Follow us on Twitter at Hardwood Heroes as well. Use the hashtag TVC Takeover to interact with us all throughout the week. For Andrew Homan, I'm Nathan Wiseman, here to remind you to be heroic.